Do you handle fractured relationships? God transforms relational challenges into good. My sister specializes in end of life healthcare and has a front row seat to how families sometimes splinter as a loved one dies. Sometimes they argue over the loved one's medical care, and other times they tussle over possessions. In Numbers chapter 27, we meet five daughters who also found relationships got harder when their beloved father, Zelophehad, passes on. In verses 1 to 4, we see these five sisters standing before Moses and the whole community seeking a just settlement of their deceased father's affairs. At the time, women had little cultural power and certainly were not promised an inheritance. If a man died without a male heir, his land went to a male relative. So when Zelophehad dies, these daughters seek justice from Moses. These sisters are incredibly bold. They've lost their father. And because the laws that determine their fate are unequal for women and men, they ask Moses to make it right. Rather than answer out of hand, Moses takes this to prayer in Numbers 27 to 5 to 7. God directs him to grant the sisters' petition. Not only does God grant justice to these sisters, but he institutes a new legal requirement that provides for daughters when there are no male heirs. The sisters' boldness blesses generations. Well, many of us have known families that suffer brokenness. And earlier in Numbers, in chapter 12, we've seen Moses' family moving from sibling rivalry to resolution. In Zelophehad's family, we've seen loss and restitution. And while these challenges feel seismic without God, we see how God turns relational challenges into good. We too can discover healing in our relationships. So, how do you handle fractured relationships? God transforms relational challenges into good.